I think we've all heard about the newest entry in the Mario Kart series. Yeah, Mario Kart World. Unfortunately, some people out there are concerned that this game isn't going to be good. They're worried about the fact that the open world feature is going to be a gimmick that no one is going to use. And this is just one of the few concerns gamers have. But don't worry, because in today's video I'll cover all the problems about this game and why you shouldn't worry about them. Without further ado, let's get this clip started. First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. The open world gameplay of Mario Kart World. I think that this feature is this game's best selling point by a huge margin compared to the other new stuff it introduces. But should you be hyped for this mechanic? Absolutely. This mechanic is going to revolutionize Mario Kart games forever. Just think about it. Whenever you get bored of driving on a normal track, which we'll be covering in a moment, you can just go off-road and experience all this game's map has to offer. You can go from driving in a city to driving in desert dunes. From the desert area, you can go to the snowy mountains area. If you don't like these biomes, you should try out some more unique ones, like jungle rains, ocean coast, or crystal caverns. These are just some of the few examples, but if you want to find out the rest, we have to experience the game ourselves. Also, Mario Kart World will now let you experience the open world part of the game with your friends, and trust me, this is going to be much more fun. Now, traveling with boats, planes, and snowmobiles will be even better. Well, now I've told you why this feature is great, but you're still probably curious why some people may be concerned that it is going to be just a gimmick no one uses because it's pointless to explore. Personally, I'm not worried about this at all. The open world map is going to be huge, like I said earlier. Also, there will be puzzles scattered across the world to prevent you from getting bored when exploring by yourself. And if you don't want to explore the world by yourself, just call your friends and have fun or playing together. So yeah, you shouldn't really be worried about the open world being boring or pointless to explore. Like I promised you earlier, I'm now going to talk about the tracks of this game. And trust me when I tell you that there are a lot of them. First of all, there'll be quite a few older tracks starting. But of course, they're going to be slightly different, at least visually. Some examples are Toad's Factory from Mario Kart 3, Sky High Sundae from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Shy Guy Bazaar from Mario Kart 7, and Warrior Stadium from Mario Kart 64. In total, there will be approximately 10 older tracks returning. I know there aren't really that many, but I'm quite sure we'll eventually receive DLC, which is probably going to contain many older tracks. Now, let's talk about the new tracks coming to this game. In total, there will be about 20 new tracks, like Acorn Heights, Boo Cinema, Bowser's Castle, and Chip Chip Falls. At least at first glance, these tracks look fantastic, and most importantly, really fun. Especially now when you'll be able to drive on any wall you want, not just anti-gravity ones, and drive on rails that are put all across the track. Now, driving on any wall will make every lobby more fun and even challenging, because you'll have to keep up with the first places while still switch from one wall to another. So yeah, I'm really excited for the new tracks and the abilities I told you earlier. Another thing I'm excited about are the new balance changes. They won't be really drastic changes, but they're going to make a big difference for sure. For example, the most powerful item in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the Bullet Bill, is now going to be much weaker in Mario Kart World. Now, it's barely going to pass a racer, and it also now doesn't deal damage when hitting your enemies with this huge bullet. Another overpowered item that's getting nerfed is the Star. Now, the speed boost will be weaker. This ain't that big of a nerf, but I hope it's going to make a difference. Now, with the newest entry in the Mario Kart series, some items are also getting buffed, like the banana, which is now going to be bigger, and also will be able to throw 5 bananas once instead of 3. Also, Mario Kart World is going to reintroduce an older power-up, the Mega Mushroom from Mario Kart 3. Personally, I find this item to be balanced while still being a ton of fun to use. Overall, these changes are going to make the game more fun, fair, and less luck-based, and they're just awesome. So far, I told you a lot of stuff about this game, but I wasn't able to include some tiny details, so I'm going to mention them now. First of all, there will be 24 players per race instead of 12. Also, coins are coming back from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but this time you can collect up to 20 of them instead of 12. Another cool thing is the fact that the weather is now dynamic, so you can see it changing while racing. This is actually really cool. And the last detail is the new knockout mode, in which you'll defeat drivers by outracing them. These changes weren't required to make this game good, but they're for sure a nice touch. Now, I cover mostly every detail about Mario Kart World in this video, so I'll have to end the clip here. But before leaving, I'd be really grateful if you could like, subscribe, and leave me some feedback in the comments down below. I was David, bye, have a nice day.